Yeah, I was hoping to wear a sweater today, but I'm probably not going to get lucky. I just don't like having my bare arms out.
Yeah, I know.
I'm getting my shoes on. Everybody's had breakfast. Mom's breakfast is sitting right in front of her. Just waiting for you. I know it's a little earlier than you're used to.
What time do you get off?
I'm going to try and get home by dinner. I don't know exactly what time I'm getting off. I didn't really communicate that with them.
You don't have to go when it's dark and stuff, do you?
I don't think so. It doesn't get dark till late.
Okay.
I want to be home in time to fix dinner for everybody. Right?
Yeah.
Julie?
Julie?
Hi. Well, I made it to the train. Let me go sit at one of these benches here. I'm tired already. Looks like I'm the only one here. I'm not that early, I don't think. It's like about 8 minutes till the train is supposed to get here. Out of breath already. So what I did was I ended up driving here. Here, let me take these off. Still kind of squinty, whatever. Let me catch my breath for a second. Better. Anyway, I ended up driving here because after I did all that walking on Friday, all weekend my knee was just achy and stiff. It just felt, that's the word I'm looking for. It just felt stiff. And tried just resting it mostly. The only time I got up was to really cook. Didn't really do anything all weekend. I wanted to make a video yesterday, but I thought it was probably smarter. What is it already here? What time is it? 1 second. It's not my train. I'd be 10 minutes early if it was. That's kind of annoying, isn't it? Oh, I see what it is. You want to see what it is? Here it comes. Exciting. All right. Anyway, back to my morning. So yeah, my knee is still bugging me enough this morning where I know I can't walk a far distance. So I ended up driving here. And the parking lot's pretty thin. I mean, behind me it might look kind of full, but for the most part it's pretty thin. So I found a spot pretty easily right by the stairs that lead up to the platform. And I plan to take an Uber once I get down to the downtown station and just take one between, you know, that and my job. Oh, something else is coming. Want to see it? Let's see what it is this time. The heck is that thing? It's honking for the people down there that are waving. So last night, or yesterday morning I should say, I ordered a knee brace on Amazon hoping I would get it in the same day. They said they would have it to my house by 2 p.m. between 2 and 4. And as 2 p.m. rolled around, it kept getting pushed out later, and to the point where they canceled my delivery and said it will be delivered today by 6 p.m. So that screwed me. So that's why I'm doing this. I did try and prepare ahead of time. I should have just went out to some store that sells them and bought it. That would have been the smart thing to do. Oh, here comes something else. That thing was. Oh, something else. Is that it? Oh, more honkings. Is that it? I think so. So anyway, yeah, woke up this morning, felt pretty good. I don't feel nervous or sick. I'm just more annoyed about everything that's going wrong with my day. Just overall, just feeling like I'm underprepared all day. I didn't have everything I wanted in the right place. So it was just scrambling around all morning, so I didn't bother doing it. When I took a shower, I put my hair up the way I always put it up. Didn't put any makeup on because the eyeliner stick I had was down to a tiny little nub that was practically crumbling to bits when I was trying to use it. So I said, screw it. I'll just go in as who I am and see how it goes. And I was planning on grabbing my soldering iron station. I'm using it right now to do stained glass as I walked out the door, but I was in such a hurry to get in the car and get up here that I didn't even think about it. So I'm going there empty-handed. But the chick who hired me, she's not going to be there. She said she was going to be on a business trip till Wednesday. That's probably why she was going to wait to talk to me. But yeah, I'm going to wait till the train pulls up and then we'll continue on.
exit while exiting the door. Chicago OTC.
Yeah, this sucks. It definitely sucks. Ow, 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 ow. Ah. Alright. Find somewhere to chill. Made it to kind of like a concourse where they have a bunch of different stores, and I'm gonna wait it out here for about 45 minutes until my Uber pulls up outside. It's just the way the train schedule goes during the middle of the day. They don't go, they only run like once an hour. So I took a train that was an hour before I officially start work, just to make sure that everything worked out okay. Otherwise I would have got there late for sure. So yeah, I'm just gonna sit here, chill, look at a video or two until it's time to get up and go walk outside. the elevator, going up to my job. Alright, the first day is officially over. I left at 4. But they want me to stay till 6 tomorrow because there's some guy they want me to meet that comes in only at nighttime. So I'm going to have to figure out a way to make sure everybody gets fed tomorrow. Let me get to my car right now. Okay, I'm back in the car. I didn't think to myself this morning when I parked my car that the train drops you off on the other side of the track, so I had to walk all the way down to the street that you turn into this parking lot on, and then walk all the way back here again. So yeah, my knee is killing me. I did get a notification while I was on the train that my knee brace got delivered, so we can go grab that when I get home. Kind of curious how everybody's doing. I got a couple things that I purposely bought all easy things. One second, this thing's probably going, yep. Pause, thank you. That's weird, that's Will's music. I don't have his phone in here, that would be sucky. Alright, I don't have like a little hand thing or a thing that holds my phone, so you're gonna have to wait till I get home. We'll continue. Okay, let's go greet everyone and see what they're doing. Grab my bag. Car keys, I must already have them. Alright, let's go do this. Slowly. Ugh. Fingers in the way. And then I totally promised you birds, but I didn't realize how much of a commitment I was making when I said that. Oh, you know what? Alright, just so you know what's about to do this. There's 2 squirrels out there. There's one on the tray. And there's one in a little bowl that my mom keeps putting out there that I keep trying to hide. Ah! Go back to normal. That's too small. There you go. Alright. Let's watch them run. Let's do this. You just gonna stand there, waiting to see what I'm up to? Let's head on in. Close this door. Walk very carefully. Oh yeah. Before I head in, I'll show you my mom's handiwork. I gotta move that tomato because she doesn't know it's a tomato anymore. Some of her flowers that she's planted already. And this over here, and then there's another tomato over there I gotta move. Hopefully I find time to do that in the morning. Otherwise I'll have to wait because it's gonna be a long day tomorrow. Well, hello, I made it back. Let's go see. Hello. Let's go see what Mama's doing.
All of a sudden, I'm like, I can hear nothing, and then they can hear you so good, you know?
Yep.
They knew it was you.
Yep. You knew it was me.
Hi, so how was your day?
It went pretty good.
Yeah.
I'll talk to you about it in a bit.
Was it okay?
Do you still know the Muffin Man?
Will's still sleeping. I don't want to wake him up.
Yeah.
We'll talk about it a bit. Knee brace. Oh, it's already unlocked. Okay. Hello, knee brace. You're late. I'm coming to get the tripod because I want some bird action in this video. So I am going to set this up while I cook, because I assure you I am not cooking anything that you care about. 1 second. Stability. Alright, I'll be back. Oh, wait, I gotta close the door. Good luck. I hope a lot of cool ones come. What you're using for your eyebrows. Oh yeah, you put it out here last year for. Oh, you know what? I think I would just throw it away. I just left it there because you put it there.
You know, I don't even know what.
Oh my goodness, there's my camera tripod. I've been looking for that thing for like weeks.
Really?
Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's been out here for who knows how long. I thought I left it in the car.
All of this stuff I just threw in the back, and I don't know what to do with that. I just threw it. It was full of stuff.
Oh my God, you're right.
I mean, look at all that.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with it. I guess you gotta throw it away or something.
Oh boy, I'm not in the mood to deal with this shit.
That's
I'm just gonna get a weed whacker in there and see how much I can take out.
Throw it down.
Yeah.
That's what I was thinking. It was something that you can push on it and get it down.
Okay, I've relaxed. I think I have time to sit and tell you about my day. Just a forewarning, my neighbors that are across the street, at least one of them is like a mechanic or something, because a mechanic season has now started. So he's out there doing something with something super loud every so often. So anyway, you might not even hear it. I hear it. After I left the train station, I'm sorry, I didn't do much in the way of filming today. It was just a quick Uber ride over to the building, headed on up, and then started my day. And I didn't want to start filming around there, on my first day. But hopefully you can understand that. When I got off the elevator, like literally, I was there 15 minutes early, but there was still this, the receptionist I had never met yet. She was there waiting for me and greeted me. Hello, Shannon. Welcome to your first day. And it was just, I don't know, it was just so cool. They were just they're very laid back there. They're very engineering, very, I wish I could describe how engineers are. It's funny how they're all very similar personalities. But I think, you know what it is I get along with them so well because they are most of them, I shouldn't say all of them, like 95% of them are very introverted. They're just very awkward. And I know how to talk to them to get them to open up because, you know, I'm a nerd, they're a nerd. We can do nerd talk. So sometimes they'll get a little too technical for me though. Just like trying to talk to a doctor or something, you know, I guess they're probably more on the nerd spectrum too. But anyway, they set me up with some paperwork to do right away. I had to read through a several page syllabus that kind of details it started off with first day, then goes into what I'm going to be doing my first week, and then it kind of just goes through up until the first 90 days of what they're going to teach me. And let me tell you, it's basically a very fast course in everything I've ever wanted to learn when it comes to my job. I mean, they're going to teach me how to use like all of their weird instruments and equipment, and I mean, I don't even know what half of it is because I've never even heard of half of what they're going to teach me. So yeah, and on top of that, they're going to teach me a lot of like stuff in like software to do with designing boards. I mean, it's going to get like, I feel like I'm getting an electrical engineering degree with this job. It's going to be challenging but fun. I just hope that I can keep up with their expectations. I'm going to put my heart into it though, because this is what I've been wanting for a long time. When I brought the syllabus home to show to Will, there was jealousy because this is also something that he's been trying to achieve for a long time. It's like every place we've ever went to, we've always just been seen as some peon, despite the fact that we want to learn more. We could just never grasp that one last little bit of knowledge that put us up in that next tier where you can start making some decent money. You know, people who actually know how to troubleshoot these boards and not only repair them, but figure out what's wrong with them on top of it, you know, and what it's actually doing. You know, I've never learned that. I just build them. So yeah, I mean, they put me together with the third guy that interviewed me on Friday, the laid back semi-professional guy, and he just had me solder on here. I don't know, tell me if you can hear it. I'm so bad at looking at the camera. I can think better when I'm just like staring off into space, but let me pretend that's space. Anyway, he was he got me these, like, it was like this little strip that was attached to like a coil, and on that strip had like 4 little pads that I had to solder these really super thin wires onto 2 of the pads, and then we took that and put it into a testing device, and I had to go through and learn how to use said testing device and write down the values that came up for each one. So it was probably one of the more easier days I've ever had at a job, on top of it being a kick-ass job. But anyway, yeah, like the boss guy, totally laid back. Like, I've never had a boss that was just so down to earth, but at the same time expected you to do your job. I mean, that's kind of my management style, you know. I let people do what they got to do as long as you don't fuck me over, you know. So yeah, tomorrow, I think I've already mentioned that in somewhere else in one of my other videos, I gotta stay till 6, and I'm just like knocking around in my head how I'm gonna pull that off. I'm gonna have to rely on Will a little bit, maybe. He's gonna have to get up earlier than he usually does. And then they told me hopefully they want me to stay till 6 on Thursday too, and then after that I could pretty much make my own schedule. which I'm planning on doing. I'm thinking either 4 to 6 hours, depending on how I feel about it. I'm relying on the train a lot too, the schedule, because unfortunately, it arrives every hour, like slightly after the hour or slightly just before the hour. So it doesn't give me a lot of time to get off the train and to the job. Even with a Uber lined up, I probably would be cutting it close. So anytime I take the train, I'm going to have to wait around in the station for like 45 minutes before I take off and go somewhere. Unless I can maybe set something up with start at a half hour. I don't know. Right now I'm starting at noon, and I want to dial it back to like 10 and get off at like 4. That's my goal, because that's the whole window when my mom's not really needing me. You know, she can mostly manage herself with Will as an assist if she needs him. You know, I can have everything ready, whatever she needs, right there for her. You know, we don't have a lot of interaction during those hours of the day usually, unless we're both outside doing the yard work or whatever. She likes to hang up in her room watching TV and doing her little crafty stuff. So, yeah. I don't know how long I can pull this off for before I can start paying for some care, because I'm gonna have to make the transition fast, you know. I mean, like I've said, you know, I've always said she's right on the edge. I mean, there's a lot she can still do, but there's also a lot that I've been noticing that she can't do. I mean, I don't know if you've noticed. I mean, I don't film her as much lately because she's been getting worse and worse at putting her makeup on, and I don't want to take her dignity away from her like that. So, but at the same, you know, it's like maybe I should start putting the effort into putting her makeup on for her. It's just another thing I got to do in the morning, but maybe it's come to that. I barely even put on my own makeup. I don't even know. I mean, all I gotta do is draw her eyebrows on, right? So she doesn't do much otherwise. I think she still puts foundation on and some eyeshadow, maybe lipstick. I don't know. She's always put makeup on every day for her whole life. It's kind of, well, a lot of people that watch my channel are around her age. You probably can relate. You probably still do the same thing. I've just never been into makeup, even when I was younger. I mean, I would put it on for special occasions or work sometimes. And yeah, what else do I have to talk about? The job's cool. Mom's gonna need more help soon. I haven't heard from the county yet, so I think I'm gonna have to, I don't know. I'll probably have to call them again and find out what's going on with that. Maybe something was misinterpreted. I don't know. And yeah, that's all I got. There is one last thing I wanted to say, and I wanted to thank. There's a handful of people. I don't know if you guys like getting called out or not. I'll leave it out for this time, but that went out of their way this morning to not only, you know, either email me, comment, or, you know, whatever way you got to contact me, you went out of your way to make sure that I started off my day on a happy note, and it worked. It really did. I mean, I did kind of start off this morning feeling kind of and each message that came in just, you know, leveled me up a little bit more before I walked into that door. So I appreciate you all for doing that for me. And if you do want me to call you out, I totally will. You know, you deserve it. You totally deserve it. But I also, you know, some people like to be humble, and I'm that way too. So I wonder how much this is going to come up on here. Alright. Well, I don't think I got anything else. I probably should get in there and edit this. I'm sure you're all wondering what the hell happened today, so I'm sorry about the quality of my video. I'm not sure what happened. Once I get caught up on money, I'm going to start buying some new stuff for this channel. I want to get a decent, like, camera that's good for going out and being a little more discreet with my filming. Hopefully they make something good like that. I haven't even looked into it because I can't afford it. And then, you know, I was thinking about maybe getting a drone. I saw those are they're actually a lot cheaper than I thought they would be. And then I could take some cool drone shots whenever I go somewhere. That might encourage me to actually go places. So, all right, I'm done talking. I'm going to try and film something a little more interesting next time. We'll see. Why do I promise these things? We'll see what happens, right? It could be anything. Well, hello there.
I don't think you want to put it in there, right? Sure not.
Okay. You always do it, right?
I think so.
It'll be alright. How did you do with me being gone today?
I miss you.
You miss me?
Yeah, I miss you. We're all by ourselves now.
Did you get used to having me around?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah, I missed you too. I miss all you guys.
Yeah.
At least it was a good job.
Is it a good job?
Yeah.
Good.
I think I'm gonna like it. I feel a little bit of a fish out of water, but I'll get over it. I'll get over it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm glad you like it.
It's cool because it's downtown. I get to take the train.
Yeah. Well, that's all we do.
I like taking the train. I don't have to
Yeah,
drive.
no
I'll take it.
drive or nothing, yeah.
As long as there's no loud people. It's nice and quiet today.
Yeah, as long as it's nice, you know, and you ain't gonna go out there and it's freezing cold and shit like that, you know.
Yeah.
I hate it.
Yeah, freezing cold sucks. Especially if you're on a train.
Oh, yeah.
I can't even imagine. You can't even open the window to make it warmer.
Yeah.
Alright. Well, I'm gonna head downstairs. I got stuff to do before I start getting sleepy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get my stuff in and get ready to go to bed too.
Okay. Well, I'll see you when you come say nighty night.
I hope you get something you like, you know.
Yeah, I know you do.
I hope you do.
I hope you're happy too.
Yeah. I like my dog. So,
That's all you need?
yeah, that's all I
You're
have
happy?
for dogs. They're all good with me.
Okay.
You know, I like them.
Alrighty. I love you guys. I'm gonna head on down. I'll see you when you come to say goodnight.
Okay.
If you need anything, just let me know.
Okay. Yeah.
I'll make it brighter in here. There we go. Oh my gosh, we got some light.
Look at that. You can see everything.
Yeah, I got a kitty.
Hi.
I was stuck in the chair. So you're taking off on me?
Yeah, we're going to bed. I'm
All right.
tired.
Well, I will see you in the morning. I'll be here in the morning for you.
Okay.
So I don't have to leave until like right before lunchtime.
Okay. That'd be
Okay.
good.
All right, everybody.
Thank you, Mom, and we'll see you in the morning.
Yep, sleep well.
Okay, let's go to bed, girls.
Bye, everybody.
Oh, I gotta show you your tummy, okay. Yeah.
Wish I could show you guys
You always
one of
say
these
good
days.
to me. Show me my buddy. Show
Sophie likes to roll on her back, so then you rub her tummy.
Yeah, she's something else.
She'll get right in front of you and do it.
All right, girls, let's go.
I'm tired. Ugh. This one's gonna come out late tonight.
We'll see you in the morning, Mom.
All right. Love you.
Love you too.
Love you guys too.